Hello, my dear friend. I'm happy to welcome you to my channel. If you're here for the first time, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss more helpful videos about health and everyday life. Give this video a big thumbs up, it really motivates me to keep creating simple and valuable content for you. Now let's get started, it's going to be interesting and useful. Today, dear friends, let's talk about the first two links in our American Vegetable 6 for older adults, crisp juicy carrots and fresh green broccoli. Picture an early desert morning in Arizona, the sun has not yet scorched the sand, and 72-year-old veteran James, leaning on a spinning rod walking stick, waters neat plastic tubs of nonce carrots. I used to sharpen my aim on the firing range, he laughs, now I aim beta-carotene at my retinas. Ever since James began eating a cup of grated carrot every other day, his night vision holds steady and the skin round his eyes no longer maps canyon cracks. To get the most from every root, James mixes the shreds with a teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil, a pinch of turmeric, and a crack of black pepper. Curcumin boosts antioxidant defense, while piperine raises its bioavailability ninefold. He eats the salad beside a tidy omelet. The fat ferries carotenoids through the intestinal wall, and the protein flattens the glucose curve. No sugar crash in sight. Now glide up the west coast to misty Seattle. In a community pea patch, 68-year-old former programmer Mary tends a row of broccoli. She jokes that she once debugged code and now debugs her DNA with sulforaphane. Broccoli is a champion of vitamin K, the switch that turns on osteocalcin and locks calcium into bone. After an ankle fracture, Mary began steaming broccoli 3 minutes a day, and her DEXA scan showed bone density climb 4% in a year. Mary sprinkles hot florets with mustard seed, the myrosinase there converts glucosinolates into sulforaphane right on the fork. She then tosses them with roasted carrot coins and balsamic drizzle, creating a dish she calls sunrise, orange against green, like navigation lights in a harbor. Each serving supplies fiber, potassium and magnesium. Her systolic pressure falls after lunch as gently as the Puget Sound tide. James and Mary have never met, yet both log their vegetables in a phone app. When two green flags, 100G carrot and 80G broccoli, appear 3 times a week, the screen explodes with digital fireworks. Every flag is a step toward sharper sight and stronger bones. Carrot lights the way, broccoli lays the foundation. Stock up on seeds, set the steamer timer, and meet me in episode 2, where beet and spinach climb aboard the Vegetable 6 Express. Episode 2 begins in leafy Ohio's Maple Acres, where dawn mist hovers over a red barn. 74-year-old Susan, once a clinical dietitian, rolls a crate of deep purple beets onto her porch. The darker the beet, the steadier the beet, she puns, wrapping each root in foil and roasting at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Later she shreds them, folds in ginger, cinnamon and aged balsamic. Dietary nitrates morph into nitric oxide, relaxing arteries as softly as a jazz chord. Cleveland Clinic data show adults who eat 250G beets daily drop aortic stiffness 10% in 6 weeks. Across the street, 69-year-old choir director Linda arrives with a tote of spinach. She calls it a silent conductor. Folate pushes homocysteine off stage, lutein and zeaxanthin guard maculae, so she still reads scores unaided. Linda wilts the leaves 45s in coconut oil with garlic and tips them, still emerald, into Susan's chilled beet strands. Toasted walnuts join in, and the bowl becomes a flag where violet meets green. Neighbors gather for a backyard tasting, Tom the mailman, the grandkids, and glucose meters. 90 grams of the purple-green flag lifts post-meal glucose only 0.8 millimoles per liter, half the spike potatoes provoke. Spinach fiber slows absorption, beet betaine keeps the liver humming. Linda writes in her youth ledger, 2 colors on the plate, 2 systems under guard. She ticks, spinach 75G, Tom adds a smiley beside, beet 150G. For busy days, Susan's shortcut is vacuum-steamed beets and frozen spinach cubes, 5 minutes in a skillet, nutrients intact, cost less than a latte. Thus beet and spinach stand proudly beside carrot and broccoli. Episode 3 sends us to sunlit Florida, where sweet potato and tomato ripen on the vine. Pack sunscreen, the finish line glows beyond the palms. Our journey ends in breezy Florida. On a quiet Tampa street, 81-year-old former electrician Roger tends a raised bed of bright orange sweet potatoes. After 60 years wiring houses, he grins, "I found the perfect insulation for nerves, vitamin B6 wrapped in resistant starch." He slow roasts tubers until sugars caramelize, chills them to boost resistant starch, then mashes with Greek yogurt and cinnamon. Potassium steadies his house current of blood pressure. Next door, 76-year-old retired history teacher Barbara plucks ruby tomatoes, drops them into olive oil with garlic and basil. 10-minute simmer triples lycopene availability. She calls the blend Florida Sunshine Sauce and jars it by the quart. At sunset they mash hot sweet potato, crown it with tomato sauce, sunset parfait, orange under crimson. Roger straps on a cuff, his systolic slips from 134 to 128 millimeters of mercury 2 hours later. Barbara cites a 2024 University of Florida trial. Seniors eating 150 g baked sweet potato plus 120 g sautéed tomato 4 days a week cut arterial stiffness 17% and halved statin need in 12 weeks. Cheers rise louder than the tree frogs. For mobility-impaired friends, Roger keeps low-sodium canned puree and microwave-ready sweet potato cubes, 7-minute dinner, meds untouched. Now the vegetable 6 is complete. Carrot and broccoli, sharpen and stabilize. Beet and spinach, cleanse and defend. Sweet potato and tomato, recharge and repair. 6 everyday vegetables can edge out a cabinet of pills and restore zest for mornings yet to come. Your own road trip starts tonight in the produce aisle. Paint your cart in orange, green, purple, emerald, amber and red, then watch heart and mind glow in matching shades. Until next time, stay active, stay curious, and let every forkful steer you toward a longer, brighter life.